The new Ritualist Elite spec just became one of the easiest high damage builds in open world. You will have a full minions and spirits army, permanent shroud uptime, and you will be doing high damage while your pets tank everything. All of that, and you only need to press 4 buttons. So here is a complete build guide, including gear, traits, rotation, and variants. Armor and trinkets are full berserker, and weapons are diviner. The weapons are great sword for melee and double swords for range. And then scholar runes for armor with sigil of force and sigil of air on both weapon sets for some extra damage. Your relic is Mist Stranger, which is the tier 1 reward from Starlit Wield Mastery, and that should be easy to get. Consumables are bowl of butternut squash soup with potent superior sharpening stones. Make sure to check the description for more important details and cheaper alternatives. For the trait lines, we're using Soul Reaping, Death Magic, and Ritualist. And here are the 5 most important traits that makes everything work together well. Death Perception adds 15% crit chance baseline plus 15% crit damage while in Shroud, and you will be in Shroud almost permanently. Empowering Spirits gives you Might, Fury, and Quickness, which is a massive damage increase, and it is the main reason we use Diviner weapons. Lingering Spirits add 15% damage boost and 50% movement speed from your Shroud skills. Flesh of the Master keeps your minions alive much longer so that they can actually tank and deal some damage. And last is the Corruptor's Fervor trait for easy stacks of Carapace, because at 25 stacks you will get permanent protection, which can be done easily. Utilities are all minions except one of them. We are using Blood, Shadow, and Bone Fiend with Spectral Grasp and Flesh Golem as your elite. The reason we will have that many minions is because they work passively, doing some damage for you and taking aggro while you focus on your Shroud skills. Spectral Grasp is your only non-minion skill, and it is to pull enemies to you and generate a lot of life force, which will increase your Shroud uptime. Now here is how this build actually plays in combat, and it's very simple. The moment you load into a map, summon all your minions. Don't wait for combat, just get them out right away. Once you engage, start with Spectral Grasp to pull enemies and generate life force, then enter Shroud immediately. Your Shroud rotation is 3, then 2, then 4 and 5. This will summon all the spirits and it will do a lot of damage. After that opening burst, keep spamming 2, 3 and 5 on cooldown because these are your damage skills. Press F2 and F4 whenever they are ready for some extra damage and a lot of boons. Use Shroud 4 when you need healing or condition cleanses, and use F3 when you need extra CCs to break Defiance bars. And that's it. Stay in Shroud, spam these skills, and let your minions and spirits do the rest. If you ran out of Shroud, which should be rarely and only for few seconds, use Greatsword 5 and 4 if you are in melee, or if you are in range, use Sword 2 and 4. This will generate life force quickly, and you can get right back into Shroud where the real damage happens. There are 3 mechanics that work together very well to make you feel unstoppable. Your Empowering Spirits trait will give you a lot of might, fury, and quickness. This is one of the main reasons why your damage will be high, even if you are just spamming your basic attacks. And because of your traits in Death Magic, you can generate Carapace stacks automatically as you fight. And at 25 stacks, which happens fast, you get permanent protection. This, plus your minions tanking, means you almost never take that much damage at all. And then Shroud skill 5 teleports you and your spirits. So if you don't see them near you, use that skill to reposition them. This will also make them use some special abilities for some extra burst. If you need to adjust your build, here are 2 variants based on your needs. For the traits, you can swap Deadly Strength for Necromantic Corruption if you need more cleanses. And for budget gear, if you can't afford the main setup, use Berserker weapons instead of Diviner. But in that case, replace Sigil of Air with Sigil of Rage. And for the food, you can use Avocado Smoothie instead. This will be cheaper and easier to get, and it will still be effective. You will find the full build template and more detailed variants in the description below. And don't forget that you can use your Jade Protocol buffs to make this even stronger. Now you will be running a Ritualist with a minion army that deals high damage with high sustain while being one of the easiest builds to play. I still have more guides coming up on the other new elite specs, so make sure to subscribe to see them. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next guide.